Hello, Cancer. Okay, I'm glad you're here. We're going to talk about the new moon and Lionsgate. If you're watching this at a time when it is not the new moon or Lionsgate, and you've gotten this far, then there should be a message here for you. I don't believe in coincidences. However, if you are here around 8/8 and under the new moon energy area, which would be for the next couple of days, so August 8th to around, I guess, the 11th, you'll still be experiencing this new moon energy, and the repercussions from Lionsgate could last who knows how long. I'm sure some astrology people could tell me how long the energy will last. But what you're manifesting under this, I don't know if there's a specific astrological time period that would represent. So if you're into that and you know that, please comment and let me know. All right. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa. I do tarot readings. I do stuff like this on occasion, special occasions such as this. And I also do witchy subscription unboxing videos and crystal information videos. So if that's your jam, go check out the channel after you watch this video and see if you vibe. If you feel in the vibe, then please subscribe. All right, so let's get into there. This is how I'm doing this reading, okay? I have these aces out here because we are talking about a beginning. We are talking about the Lionsgate manifestation portal, I guess, if you want to call it that. So we have the aces out here from a different deck. So I do still have my aces. Just to clarify. All right, so we're going to talk about your heart, your head, your body, and your spirit. So that's what those are out there representing. We're going to pull 3 cards for each aspect of your life and just see what's going on. And then at the end, I'll do just an overall, combine all of these aspects into something, maybe. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. All right, let's get going. What does Cancer need to know in the area of their heart? All right. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Okay. And then head. That's interesting next to each other right there. It sure is. It sure is. All right. In the physical. Jesus. All right. In the spiritual. I'm kind of afraid to put this one down. Okay, not so bad. All right. That was a little intense. All right, so let's start on the left here. Let's start on the left with the heart. Let's just dive right in here. We have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. Okay, there's definitely something going on in the heart space. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords who comes in quick. Look at that tower though. Look at that. What you see that? Do you see that connection there? So I'm kind of getting obviously tower vibes from this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords typically is about rushing in. He moves quick. He's swift. Swords being about communication or knowledge. Thinking mind kind of stuff. I will say before I keep forgetting to say this part, like these are individual aspects of your life, but they all come together, they intertwine, they bounce off of each other, they repel, they connect, they work off of each other, and sometimes they complement, and sometimes they I don't know what the other word it was. It was started with a C. But so you see where I'm going with this. We're going to look at individual aspects, but they do intertwine. So how I'm going to describe that, I'm going to describe it as we go. So we're looking at your heart space, the water energy, the cups energy. We have a sword here, which is about the thinking mind. So this is going to be like a combination of bringing in your thinking mind into your heart space. So I'm also getting the tower vibes off of this Knight of Swords. So I don't... Did this Knight of Swords cause this tower shit? Because look at the blood on the sword. Now, this could just be a reflection of the flames. But don't kind of look like that to me, especially with this death card down here. So, what I'm seeing here is somebody like... I feel like just somebody took things too far here. The Knight court cards can represent a person in your life or your own energy. What are you cutting? If this is you're cutting something, you're causing some kind of. I feel like this is inflicting. I'm getting inflicting change, inflicting not pain, inflicting change, because the Tower card represents change, and I'm getting Tower energy from this card. So I feel like what you're inflicting this change here, and it's, I feel like, sudden. Again, that the Tower energy being about a sudden change, unexpected, and the Knight of Swords being about a sudden swift movement, right? I feel like you just like, what am I getting? Cutting off at the knees, whatever that means. I'm sure I've heard it before. Like, they just dig things out of my subconscious and make it go out of my mouth sometimes. But cut something off at the knees. You cut someone off at the knees, or maybe you were cut off at the knees, something like that. Like the rug was pulled out from under you. I'm getting a big change, but I feel like this is you making it. Ace of Cups, under the Ace of Cups here, talking about new beginnings in the heart space. This is an offer of love, a beginning of a new emotional fulfillment. We have this glowing coming from this water here, which kind of makes me feel like, I don't want to bring a controversial tarot topic in here, and I haven't done a reading on it, but there's been fires in the oceans. I don't know if you knew about that, but there's been some fires in the ocean, somewhere on purpose, somewhere unknown cause. Anyway, but it's kind of reminding me of that. Like, there's a light within that energy. So yeah. So anyways, I mean, I know that's kind of unrelated, but it's really pulling me toward the light coming out of that water. This cup is overfilling. You have enough to share. So I feel like whatever this get out energy is, I feel like it's making room for this light to burn brighter, shine brighter. But the words that came in were burn brighter. You burn brighter. You're making room for something. Again, with the Death card as well, reiterating that energy. We have the Death card is, yes, an end of something, the death of something, but it is to make room for something else. Something is ending to be replaced by something pure. Okay, so something came to an end. Look how, like, all the red back here, it's very, again, we have that fire, passion, energy there too, that all of that red. And then down here we have the pure white rose, that's representing purity, and a new beginning and growth. So I feel like you have to say goodbye to something here, and I feel like you're the one putting in the work to do it, and you're just cutting them off at the knees, whatever the fuck that means. You're cutting them off at the knees here, and you're ready to shine a little bit brighter because of it. So yeah, with that Death card, time for a new beginning, more about rebirth. Everything comes to an end. Everything comes to an end, and it's transformed. Energy, matter cannot be destroyed. It can only change form. So death is never death. It's not gone. It just changed form, right? And this is the form we're changing it to. All right, so that was a long time on that, but you can see why. The swords, we're talking about your thinking, mind here, knowledge, communication. We have the Eight of Wands, which is my manifestation card. That is the manifestor card to me. So I feel like you're using the power of your thoughts to manifest some shit, and you're learning or teaching. So the Hierophant is a teacher. So are you the teacher, or are you the one being schooled? I feel like at this point you've kind of been schooled, and you may be ready to step into a teaching role after having been schooled. But I feel like this energy here, you knew enough to cut it off and make a change. Okay, so I don't feel like you're necessarily embodying that student energy anymore, but maybe you were at one time. But teaching others how to manifest. And then we have this Ten of Swords, which came out in Gemini's reading as well, so you might want to check that out. I believe it was in the same area of life. So if you're Cancer Gem Cusp, maybe check out that reading as well. There may be some kind of crossover for you. All right. So the Ten of Swords being about done with something painful. You're done with the pain. You're done with suffering. You don't want, you know, this is the end of a cycle here, right next to the Death card. And we're going to just sneak peek over here to this tower because I know you've been watching it, because I was pointing it out probably. But again, another end of something here. Now, this doesn't have the whole rebirth aspect that the Death card does. This is the end of something. So, almost like the end of a lesson getting here. Using thoughts to manifest. Using your thoughts to manifest a change or an end. Okay, so, and again, the Hierophant being about learning and teaching. This is also about organization. So this could be anything that would require a membership in, ending that. So this could be ending a contract, ending a marriage, ending a leaving a church, or leaving anything that you have a contract with or a membership for. This could be the end of that. You're manifesting that end. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the physical energy here. Hanged Man. Who was that? Taurus, maybe? Taurus? That could have been Taurus. Had this Hanged Man in the same position. So again, if that makes sense to you, if you have some Taurus in your chart that you know of, you might want to check out that reading as well. Hanged Man in the physical aspect, I'm really feeling this is about, okay, so one very specific thing is yoga. Okay. That's what some people get from the Hanged Man, especially when we're relating it to a physical aspect. This would be yoga or exercise of some kind, but a calm exercise. This isn't you going out and learning jazzercise or what's the I want to say like Mambo number 5. That's not it, but there's like some other like really fast moving exercise program that I think starts with an M. Anyway, it's not doing that. You don't want to do that. We're not doing that. This is more of a calm, peaceful, physical, reparative, restorative type exercise. So this would be like a yoga or Pilates or something slow. Also means could be on the opposite, on the flip of that would be a pause, a physical pause. So whatever you're doing now, I feel like that's what we're changing here in your physical world. So if you're overworking yourself physically, it's time to pause. We want to flip that, okay, with this Tower energy here. If you are not doing any physical activity, it's time to change that and shift into a more physical focused, not plan, but like, I don't know, like a workout, okay? We also have the Page of Rods in the middle of that, which is the Page's young. So it could be learning, starting something new. Spirit, for me, the wands are spirit, but they also can represent your body, just because of the shape of it. It kind of reflects the spine to me. This could be learning something new. Like he's very inquisitively looking at that. Like, what can I do? What can I create from this? It's very creative energy. So there may be something that you are going to learn to do creative wise that will be in that physical aspect of your life. Of course, we have the Tower, which is change done. Sudden, unexpected changes. So there could be a physical change in your body that you were not expecting. Again, Pages being new to the program or learning the program, combining that earth with the spirit that I'm going for here. This could be, again, focusing toward or pointing you in the direction of more of a yogic practice where it's more spiritually based physical work, where you kind of combine the two. I feel like that's a new adventure for you here, but I feel like it comes out of nowhere. It's a very sudden feeling. Like maybe this opportunity just appears in the midst of chaos, or, like something terrible happens, but in going through that terrible thing, you meet someone who introduces you to something that you didn't know about before, for you to do physically. Now, this could also, if that you can translate that information into your physical surroundings, it doesn't necessarily relate specifically to your body. If there's nothing going on with your body, this could be relating to other physical aspects of your life, like your home, your job, that sort of thing. Earth energy. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling here. There's a little bit of a shakeup. Something's changing physically here, where you're also kind of saying goodbye and making room for something. That new physical thing could be the new thing that you are making room for by eliminating some of this shit. Then we have Spirit. Let's look at Spirit. We have the Emperor, the Knight of Rods, and the Knight of Cups. These knights and their audacity. Like, you have 3 knights. There could be a new person trying to come in here. Some kind of spiritual leader maybe trying to enter the picture here. Maybe it's time for you to seek out a spiritual leader. The Emperor is the leader. Sometimes I get kind of not from this deck, but sometimes I get kind of more a little too rigid aspect off of it. So, but this deck, he seems a lot more kind. Then we have the Knight of Rods and the Knight of Cups. So the Knights would be movement. So you're moving in the direction of leadership here. So if you are already on a spiritual path, there is some movement forward, where you can maybe take on a more leadership role. If you are good at what you do, maybe this yoga thing is something that you are already looking into or leaning into. There could be a possibility of you kind of maybe leading something that way. But these knights could be people. There could be like maybe a group of people in a spiritual setting that introduce you to something. So this could be something that's coming spiritually for you. It could be a group of people, like-minded individuals that you can come together with, to maybe even like learn something from, or get guidance from. Okay. So I feel like there is, the Emperor and the Empress both came out. Was it Gemini? I'm not sure if it was Gemini or Taurus, but the Emperor and the Empress were both in Spirit too, which was all about balancing your divine masculine and feminine here. I feel like this Emperor, this divine masculine energy, with these masculine knights here, I feel like there may be an indication of needing to be a little bit more aggressive in things, which I feel like you're doing, okay, with this energy and this energy and this and this. I feel like there is some aggressive energy coming in here too, but being aware of that and using it to your advantage. The Knight of Rods is usually bringing in that passion aspect, or the spiritually guided, guide here, energy. And then the Knight of Cups is again that heart focus. So Spirit could be guiding you in the direction of passion in more than one form. Passion in a spiritual sense, passion in a emotional sense. Spirit could be guiding you that way. So let's go ahead and look at the overall. I feel like you are manifesting change right now. You are manifesting change in your life. You do need to do some kind of change in your physical world as well, but I feel like Spirit's guiding you. You are divinely guided, and it may be time for you to embrace that masculine. We are in the time of Leo with this Lionsgate 8/8 thing. We are in Leo season, so bring in that fire energy and embrace your masculine. Yes, I feel like you're starting to do that already. But I feel like this is a good balance of masculine meets emotional maturity, okay? But I feel like whatever you are making room for new things and manifesting change. And I feel like you are definitely doing the manifesting. This isn't just happening for you, but you are putting in some work to do it. You're putting the energy out there, okay? But overall, I see change for you. I see positive change. It may look kind of shitty for a period of time in this cycle, but remember that it's all for the growth, okay? It's all to transmute the negative into this pure positive energy. Even if it looks kind of gross at times. So that's what I've got for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, and let me know if it didn't resonate in the comments below. Yeah, if this resonated, make sure you check out the channel, check out the vibe, and see if maybe you want to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. As always, have a blessed day.